The first thing you want to do when you receive your beautiful roses from our market flowers, you have to condition them. So what you're gonna do is, if you want, you can remove these green leaves you have on the stem, or you can leave just a couple of them, depending on the look you want to have. And if you see some petals that are like a little bit brown or are getting a little bit yellow, it's perfectly fine and it's normal. You can just pull the petal like this and just remove it very delicately, okay? And after you do this, I have a couple, all of my roses are ready to be put into water. After you do this, this is a very important step. You have to cut on a 45-degree angle, okay? This way you remove like this, like a little bit of like a clog the stems create. And this way your stem is gonna drink water properly, and they have to be like properly cut so they can have proper hydration. Okay, so you're gonna do that with all of your roses. After that, you're gonna select a vase that is proportioned to the length of your stem. A common mistake that happens is that if you put like a very long rose on a very short stem, your stem is not gonna have the proper support and your flower is gonna droop and it's gonna die. So just remember, proportion is key. How are you gonna do this? You're gonna place your stem next to your vase and you're just gonna calculate and see if it's proportioned. I think this size is perfectly fine. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna place it in the vase. You can just put them in like this, or you can do it in a crisscross format like this. Okay, so you just go like this and start going around. Okay, and that's basically it. So remember, your flowers are living things. So of course, they don't want to be in a very tight space. If you put your flowers in a vase that has a very narrow neck and the vase is just like strangling them and they're damaging the stem, they're not going to be happy and their lifespan is going to be shortened to the middle. So please just be mindful of that. And remember, of course, they want to be in a fresh and cool water environment. So every like 2 or 3 days, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna grab your flowers like this. You're gonna give it a fresh cut, just a little bit. Then you're gonna change the water and replace it with fresh one. It's very important that you uh, see that there's no leaves in the beyond the water limit. This will prevent bacteria from growing and it's gonna prevent your water from looking like green and soggy, okay? And then after you change the water, just put them back in the vase again. Another thing to remember, roses are gonna open more if they're like in a warm space. So if you want to keep them like as close as possible and like for them not to bloom very fast, keep them in the cooler side of your house. On the other hand, if you want them to really bloom, just keep them in a part of your house that it's a little bit more warm. Not hot, but warm, okay? Um, just treat your flowers with love and they will bloom beautifully. Enjoy.